In the end, she gave up.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Her husband didn't think so.
He was a coward. Being strong, not giving up. It was just his place to hide. He pushed away the pain so hard, he disconnected himself from the person he loved the most. Sometimes when you win, you lose.
Ah, fuck. What's happening, guys? How's it going? I know it's been a couple weeks since we've done a video, so sorry about the mishaps. I was pretty sick the past couple weeks, but yeah, we're gonna do a quick recap of the standings, previews for this week, and then yeah, so let's get to it. Today's beer is gonna be Prairie Madness. It's made by Hailstorm Brewery. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's pretty good beer. It's a tall boy. I want to say it's 7%. So yeah, I'm a little hit. At the beginning of this video, you'll see that I took a shot of some Four Roses, a small batch bourbon. That was because Old Tato's team put up 64 on me in Thursday, so I definitely have some catching up to do, but we'll get into that later. As you guys can see, my backdrop is my fish tank. About 50% of my fish have died in 4 days because of the disease going through here right now, because I got some new fish. So yeah, that's kind of sad. But anyways, yeah, let's go right into the standings. So we have Casey top the board. Don't give up the tip. Well, I've never seen Casey go 4-0 in anything. Sorry, Casey. So I can't imagine this holds up much longer. Once we get into the matchups this week, we'll see who he's facing and what I think is going to happen. Then we got Ladong James, a.k.a. Soy Boy, a.k.a. Sweatman, a.k.a. Off-Brand Tato, 3-1. I believe he's second because he's scored the most points. Yeah, he scored 526. Scoring leader right now. I think I'm behind him at, yep, I'm behind him at 492. Then we have Kenny. I figured he'd do pretty good in this league. He's pretty good at fantasy football. And then we're going to have Gary Straddle, wow, in the fourth spot, also at 3-1. Like I said, anything can happen, especially you three tied at 3-1. All it takes is 1 week and the whole league changes. I'm at 2-2. Ian's at 2-2. Tooth is at 2-2. So then we really get to the bottom of the league. This is the bottom of the barrel. The shittiest of the shit. Mike Hine 1-3. My dad 0-4. Original Recipe Tato 0-4. Who would have thought that champ to chump is? I guess that's true. That's a real saying because OG Tato's taking a beating. Looking at the stats, Mike Hine. Nope. OG Tato has scored the least amount of points this season so far, which makes sense. Makes sense for the 0-4 record. Hine has scored the second least, but my dad has scored 381, which is higher than Tooth. So he should be, I mean, it's only higher than one other person, but he's allowed against him 539 points. That's a lot of fucking points. The second is me with 492. Actually, points I've scored 492 and I've allowed 492, so my 2-2 record makes sense numbers wise somehow. But yeah, so standings are pretty hot right now. We're a third of the way through the season, I believe. I think we do 12 weeks. So yeah, it could change real quick. Like I said, with these 3-1 guys, Tato, Kenny, and Mike O, takes 1 week. So let's get to the. Let's go. We'll do past week. Last week, week 4. I know we didn't do week 3, but we'll do week 4. So week 4, we saw Nigerian ends get trounced by Mike Hine. Mike Hine would have beat anybody in the league besides Tato last week. So stay woke on that. Mike Hine put up a lot of points last week. And then we'll go to OG Recipe and Casey. Casey squeezed out a win by 8. Pretty solid matchup right there. The 0-4 versus 4-0 at this moment in time. Excuse me. Then we had Buttstuff Ian Lang against Tooth. Tooth didn't know that his players were out until I told him on Saturday. But, I mean, he got it done, you know. I mean, Ian got it done. Hopefully Tooth can bounce back. Ian is up to 2-2 after starting. I think Ian started 0-2. So let me fact check myself. Sorry. Ian started off. I can't find it. Yes, Ian started off 0-2. So he's on a 2-game win streak. Let's go by win streaks. Yeah, fuck that. So yeah, back to scoreboard. Big week. Tato wanted me to emphasize this one. Big one last week between Mike Zero and the off-brand Tato. Off-brand Tato put up a whopping 152.5 on Mike Zero, who started Baker Mayfield. Wow. Let's take a look at this quick box score. Baker putting up a nice 12 points to, he took out Kirk Cousins, who put up 30 points on him. He still wouldn't have won, but the fact that you start Baker Mayfield, come on, man, come on. Tato, I mean, your quarterback didn't do shit either, but you had a pretty good lineup all through. I don't think the one change you could have made was Alshon for Tyreek, but I wouldn't have done that anyways. So, yeah, big week by Tato. Blew the fuck out of Gary Stroud and wow, Mike Zero. So yeah, Tato got a big dub last week. A lot of tension between those two guys when it comes to fantasy football, and Tato won it out. Kenny beat me on Monday night. Travis Kelce got a concussion right after he scored the touchdown to beat me. 137, 132.5. So that was a tight one. But yeah, so let's get to this week's matchups. We're gonna go first. We're doing Gary Strynham and Ian. So Lang versus Zero. We'll do quick box score. Does it look like someone? Ian started T.Y. Hilton. Are you Mike Zero? Mike Zero started Carson Palmer last year when he was injured. You started T.Y. and he's out, Ian. I thought you were better than that. You're a former champ. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, so yeah, Ian, and you started. Ooh, yeah, you got time, but let's just say your defense might not be playing Ian. So hopefully it's just because you haven't taken a look at this in a while. But T.Y. Hilton, man, rookie mistake. Hine wouldn't even make that mistake. Shout out Mike Hine. You would not make that mistake. I know you would have, buddy. So hate to say it, but Mike Zero, I think he's gonna carve one out here just because of the miscommunication on Ian's part. If Ian can get a defense in here, maybe he edges out Mike Zero. You're projected, what, 14 less than Mike Zero? So maybe if you get a defense, it's like 10 less and you have a shot. If you were to beat Mike Zero with T.Y. Hilton starting in your lineup, wow. Literally wow. Wow. Mike Zero has to change his name to Choke Artist because, Jesus, he has a big handicap on you this week. So let's watch out for that one, guys. All of you out there, let's watch out for that game. Next, we're going to go to Ladon Casey primetime matchup. This is the matchup of the week. I don't care about any other matchup, not even about mine. This is the primetime matchup. Casey versus Tato. Both teams, high win percentage. Casey's undefeated, going up against Tatman, the Sweat Man, the Soy Man, the fucking PBR in your cereal man. So looking at these teams, you guys are projected. Casey's projected 106. He's projected to beat you by less than a point. So this is a primetime matchup. Casey's team is savage. Casey's team is Jay Ajayi. You got Pat Mahomes on the bench, Casey. I mean, I guess I see it. Matt Ryan's going against Pittsburgh, Jacksonville. Yeah, okay. I would do the same thing. Yeah, this is a primetime matchup. You guys got to watch this one. I think that Casey pulls it out because his team is just insane. You got Jordan Howard on your bench, Casey. I'll trade for you. I'll trade for him, by the way. Throw me a trade offer. But Yeah. I think Casey edges this one out, and Tato goes 3-2, and Casey goes 5-0. 5-0. Let's go back to the other matchups this week. We're gonna go to. Let's go to me and OG Tato. This is a big matchup for me because I'm trying to stay in the playoff hunt. I'm 2-2, just like Ian. I didn't start anybody that was out. OG Tato. What is it? So almost 50% of your team's already played. They played Thursday night. It was the whole Patriots team. And honestly, they put up points. You're projected still to beat me by 2, even with the points they put up. Hopefully I can pull one out. Big game by James White. I don't think he had a rushing yard. It was 18 points, all catches and receptions. Yeah, 2 attempts, 0 yards. So it's gonna be a nice one. I want to say I edged it out just because I haven't had no one play, but all your guys really did put up solid points. So if I have a couple guys just shit the bed, I think OG Tato wins. But I'm gonna say I edge it out and go 3-2, same as Tato. Let's go to Mike Hine versus Kenny. This is gonna be a slaughter. I'm just telling you guys now, this is gonna be a slaughter. Kenny's team's gonna fucking mop the floor with this guy. This guy's got. I mean, Mike Hine has nothing to lose. Mike Hines has Aaron Ebron in the lineup, which is a great start, by the way. 26.5 points he put up. Kenny's already had 2 guys played who combined for 20.5. So Kenny's had 2 people play. Patriots defense, Sonny Michel played, and he's losing. And I guarantee Mike Hine loses and drops to 1-4. He wants the Shreko, guys. Come on, let's be honest. Mike Hine, you want it. You love the Shreko. You want to keep it at your house. I know you do. So I think Kenny comes back, wins. He's going to have Jared Goff go off. Mark Cooper Hine. Kerryon Johnson's your number 2. Jesus Christ. Craig Boyer at the starter. Oh, man. Alright, so we're going to go to Endless Trash, which is Toof and the Admiral. The Admiral's already up 11.5. He's had 1 person play, which was Naheem Hines for Indianapolis. Good play. He's got no running backs, the Admiral. Nothing at the running back position. Toof, you might want to check your tight end. He might be on the IR. Couldn't tell you though. You got a couple guys out on your team actually. So check your tight end Toof if you're listening to this. I think the Admiral gets his first win. I think he does. I think Toof shits the bed this week. He comes back down to earth, is never watching football up until this season. Toof says he's enjoying it. So watching football more, by the way. So we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be my update on week 5. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My predictions are I win, Tato wins, no, Tato loses, Casey wins, Nigerian ends win, Kenny wins, and I believe Ian loses, but if Mike Zero blows this lead, Jesus Christ. Everybody watch Game of the Week, Tato versus Casey, Sleeper Game of the Week, Mike Zero and Ian, only because Ian started T.Y. Hilton. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, motherfucker.